Hi, my name is Veronica Cook, and this is my speech for week 6. This is my audience, Stephen Cook, my husband. The topic of my speech today is breastfeeding. Is it right or is it wrong to breastfeed in public? The purpose of my speech is to present both arguments of why people believe breastfeeding should be done discreetly and privately, and why people believe breastfeeding should be done in public and without scrutiny. Some women believe that breastfeeding is inappropriate and that it should be done privately. But what if women do not always have access to get to a private facility? Is it wrong then? If you saw a woman breastfeeding in public, would you commend her for feeding her baby breast milk? Or would you be offended that the woman wasn't doing so in a more private area? Breastfeeding is a natural process that, if done discreetly in public, it should be accepted and respected. Not all women who have children have experienced the act of breastfeeding, but to those that have, the pressure to breastfeed in private can be discouraging. Not only do women not always have a private area to breastfeed in, but they also may have to attend to the needs for their baby without prior notice. Mothers are being harassed for nursing in public. In efforts to protect breastfeeding mothers from harassment, a recent ad campaign posted a picture of a woman, a young mother specifically, who was breastfeeding her baby in a stall. The purpose of the ad was to show the public that many breastfeeding mothers are being harassed for being in public and feeding their babies, and how many people are looking down on it, feeling that it should be something done in private. The ad also posted another picture of a second mother sitting on a toilet in a bathroom stall with breastfeeding her baby uncovered in efforts to prevent further harassment from taking place. However, harassment did take place, and both of the models who were in the photos were highly scrutinized, and the act of breastfeeding was referred to with sexual comments and other inappropriate comments made for the images that were posted online. Another example of harassment that took place was when a California mother received criticism for publicly breastfeeding her 3-month-old at a college graduation. Not expecting any scrutiny to take place, the mother simply began breastfeeding her baby after she graduated, only for her picture, who was later posted on Facebook, to be highly scrutinized and put down that breastfeeding in public should not be taking place at a college graduation. Some states provide laws to protect women from harassment, and women who know these laws should use them to support them if they are in favor of breastfeeding in public. Breastfeeding is supported by the American Congress of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, the American Public Health Association, and the World Health Organization. Every breastfeeding mother should check their state's laws and court rules for breastfeeding in public. While many mothers believe it is their right to nurse in public, why do some people believe it's wrong? Those who think nursing in public is wrong believe it to be inappropriate. Breastfeeding, they believe, should be done at home. In efforts to get a baby on a schedule, breastfeeding should be done either right before a mother leaves the home or on specific times throughout the day. They also believe that feeding at home avoids distractions in public. Those who oppose breastfeeding in public also feel that it exposes parts of a woman. Now, while some people from religious backgrounds believe that women should not breastfeed altogether in public, others believe that it can be done, but if a woman is covering herself. Although some may be offended by the act of nursing in public, they need to be reminded that it is a natural and demanding need for all babies. Breastfed babies are more difficult to get on a feeding schedule. Breast milk has less protein, which means babies get hungrier quicker. Also, due to a baby's demands, a breastfeeding mother might not have the resources available to feed in private. Public parks and facilities do not always have private rooms. If a mother is at a recreational facility or at a public park, there are not always private rooms that she can access, except bathrooms. Going into a public bathroom opens up the opportunity for a mother to be in a place where there is poor hygiene, and it puts a mother in an awkward position to feed her baby, especially having no seats to sit down on. The longer it takes a mother to feed her baby, the fussier a baby becomes. Nursing babies do not have time to always cover themselves. Nursing mothers, that is. And also, nursing babies demand more feedings than bottle-fed babies because the feedings are often in smaller amounts. Because of the needs of the baby, breastfeeding mothers have added pressure when feeding their babies. They do not always have private access available to them, nor the time to find privacy when their babies need to be fed right away. Mothers who are nursing do not deserve the criticism put on them to breastfeed in public. The controversy that ad campaigns have ignited in support of breastfeeding in public has made more mothers feel scrutinized for not nursing their babies at home. Being critical of mothers nursing in public only discourages future mothers from breastfeeding in general. Breastfeeding is the healthiest form of feeding that a baby can receive, and criticizing the act, whether in public or not, discourages a mother from providing nutrition to her baby. Those who oppose breastfeeding in public need to rethink of the responsibilities of a mother and the choices that she should make for her baby. Is it better to be concerned where a baby is being fed rather than what a baby is being fed?